Missionary Ridge Local is now arriving. We invite you onto the platform to watch the arrival, but for your safety, please remain well behind all yellow lines and off all track on the property. If you need to pick up or purchase tickets, please do so now at our ticket office. We hope you enjoy your visit today and want to thank you for riding with the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. Missionary Ridge Local is now arriving. We invite you onto the platform to watch the arrival, but for your safety, please remain well behind all yellow lines and off all track on the property. If you need to pick up or purchase tickets, please do so now at our ticket office. We hope you enjoy your visit today and want to thank you for riding with the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum.
Line the light pole.
And there you have it, folks, our 1916 turntable, 1904 steam locomotive in operation for you this morning. Give it up for our crew, folks, our conductor, Dave Johnson, our fireman, Zach Langley, John Hilliard, and our engineer today, the one and only world-famous Travis Gordon. All right, folks.
counselors might be leaving. Some of us, we don't know where we're going to be next summer. So.
Keep an eye on the far end of the table, down here where I'll be at. You'll see it drop by just a few inches. When it drops, we know the table is balanced. So when it drops, he stops. The locomotive pulling our train today is the Southern Railway 630. It was built in 1904 by the American Locomotive Company at their Richmond Works. At 117 years old, it is the oldest operating piece of equipment we have in our collection. It was built for the Southern Railway as a mainline freight locomotive, and it did that for many decades before being retired and sold off to the East Tennessee and Western North Carolina Railroad. After pulling freight there for a number of years, it would be reacquired by the Southern Railway for use on their mainline steam excursion program, beginning in the 60s. First pull mainline passenger train just for the fun of it. And he did that for a number of decades before again being retired in favor of larger and more powerful steam locomotives. So it was eventually donated to us here at the museum in 1999 by Norfolk Southern. We started a restoration on it in 2001, finished it in 2011, and we've been using it here ever since. This locomotive is a 2-8-0 consolidation, meaning it has 2 small pilot wheels in the front, 8 large drive wheels in the middle, and no trailing wheels under the cab and firebox. It operates at 190 psi, has 56-inch diameter driving wheels, and it produces 46,700 pounds of tractive effort, the equivalent of about 2,000 horsepower. If you look up in the cab there, you'll see our engineer, Brian. He's responsible for operating this locomotive and getting us here and back safely today, so everyone go ahead and give him a wave. Now, the way this locomotive operates is up in the cab, our fireman power is feeding anywhere from 3 to 5 tons of fuel a day into the firebox full by hand where it is burning. On the front side of the firebox, there are a series of tubes that run along the boiler. Those are called the flues. The hot gases from the fire travel through those flues and then up and out the stack. Surrounding the flues in the firebox is water. That water is heated by those hot gases and converts to steam. Steam, of course, does expand, raising the boiler pressure, in this case up to 190 psi. When Brian opens that throttle, that steam is channeled down into these large cylinders here on the side of the engine. Inside those cylinders is a large piston the steam is pushing on either side of. Those pistons are connected to the rods you see on the side of the engine, and those rods are connected to the driving wheels. So as the piston is being moved in and out, it is rotating those rods, therefore turning the driving wheels and propelling the locomotive. And after that steam has been used, it mixes with the hot gases in the smoke box here at the front of the locomotive and then shoots up and out the stack. And it's that exhausting steam that actually creates the chugging sound you hear when you see a steam locomotive. Now, you've probably seen our property and equipment before, not even realizing it. We are very often involved in music video and film productions. For example, in the past, we've worked with both Johnny Cash and Josh Turner on music video films involving our equipment. And we've worked on films such as October Sky with Jake Gyllenhaal and Laura Dern, Leatherhead with George Clooney, Water for Elephants with Robert Pattinson and Reese Witherspoon, and most recently 42 with Chadwick Boseman and Harrison Ford. The last 3 of those movies I mentioned also being partially filmed on property here. As you can see here, this table is not lined up in any particular modern way. We still have to do it the old-fashioned way of doing it by eye. If you ever look up in the side again, well, actually I don't see him. Well, there he is. That is our fireman, Tyler. He's responsible for feeding all that coal into the firebox to produce the steam needed that this engine runs on. Without him, we wouldn't be going anywhere. So give him a wave as well. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 1916 turntable and our 1904 steam locomotive. And now that we have completed the demonstration here, for those of you that would like to visit our back shop and follow me, we're going to be going behind our train, taking a right turn over that crossing and going to the large building in the distance.
This is where all our repairs, maintenance, and restorations do take place. Everything you're riding on today on our train has been restored in this very building. All railroads would have had a backdrop just like this back in the day, but on a much larger scale. The reason they were called backdrops is because they were always in the back.
Are you restoring any trains currently?
Our backdrop has a number of leases in it that allow us to work on our equipment, such as overhead right there in the middle of the building. So that yellow pin does break. I think the only way in the building is to use our
but not fully restored.
Right now they have
a
drop hit runs between Now my next foot, that window might be a room in the building. That's the breaker. Where they even pick now. I'll take my day. We're going to build a machine shop before we can produce it out of the park. And we're going to build an outlet to grill shop. We'll work on two more for dry grill. This is very rare in the machinery back here. It's one of the only ones where it exists. They're so rare that we do a lot of contract work for other railroads. We'll work on the team on the dry grill. For things.
I'm actually going to come over here while Logan. I'm going to shake. I can actually see what I'm recording. Come on over. What? Yep. See how we switch in the path, guys? Come here. So the little green, red thing.
You know what I want to do right now?
What?
From the trees.
No.
I know.